What's up, guys? My name is Kelly, and this is Kelly's Corner of Nightmares. That's right. And today, I'm going to be making a tier list of none other than... Yeah, so that was a drum roll. Jason's masks from Friday the 13th and on. Pretty much from all of the movies. And I am going to be ranking every single one of them. For my sake, I did organize them to where they're in order of the movies, how they came out. So like 1 through Freddy vs. Jason, Jason X, you know what I mean. Okay, so first off, I did name my tiers like I usually do, because I'm a bad bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Highest tier that I have is yeah. And for the second best is whoa. The middle is just like a normal mask that you would see we would pretty much see anywhere. One before last I have is boring. And then I have just straight trash. So let's get into it. So first we have, it's technically not a mask, but it is an unmasked face. And it is Jason as still pretty much a kid, but at this point just a supernatural being still. And this is his first ever appearance on film. So I am going to put that on because that's fucking dope, yo. The first time ever that the movie is actually about him is the second movie. Come on, guys. You have to know the twist of the first movie, right? Right? So for this one, it's kind of just like a burlap sack. Nothing fancy, nothing interesting in the slightest, but it is the first time we get to see him at his hype, so I guess you know what, I'm gonna have to put him in boring. It's a sack. Anyway, so we have next is Jason 3D, right? No, Friday the 13th 3D. That's right. Yes. Interesting movie. But I would have to say it's just kind of like a normal mask. I mean, it's a little dusty, a little dirty, but other than that, it really, I mean, at this point, I feel like in that movie, I believe he found that mask. So, just normal mask. So this is going to be Friday the 13th Part 4. And I just wanted to say, very cool. It's not so different than like the normal mask, but you can definitely see he's been hurt at this point, and it's really cool how they show like the blood on like appearing on the mask, like bleeding onto the mask and everything. I really like that. It's really well done. So I'm gonna say whoa, interesting. And this is pretty much the exact same thing, so I'm gonna put that next to it, because, I mean, I don't really know why that's there, but it's the exact same mask from the exact same movie. It's just added in there. No idea. But it's cool. It's a good picture. Next up we have Friday the 13th Part 5, which I'm gonna totally be honest with you. I think this one's straight trash, because like why would you change the color of the stripes? It's been red this whole time. Even right after that, it changes to red again. Like, why would it be something completely different? They were trying to do something different with this movie, obviously, but it's like, does the mask have to be different, really? Doesn't make sense. Not to me, anyway. Trash! Okay, now we have Friday the 13th Part 6. And yeah, I mean, I want to say it's about the same as the third movie. About the same as the third movie, just a little cracked up, little dusty, little old, little fragile, you know what I mean? It's not like this one, where it's like bleeding onto the mask and everything. It's just kind of a normal mask. But it's not boring either, so I'm gonna put it in normal mask. It's the same, it's just it doesn't have the other two stripes, and it has that crack there, but other than that, I mean, it looks pretty much the same. Now we're getting into one of my favorite masks, which is Friday the 13th Part 7. And I absolutely love this mask because you can see like the decay and the rot and like the scarring, how old it is, how gross it is, and I love it. I love every bit of that. So I am going to put that in. Absolutely, definitely deserves that spot. Okay, now we have Friday the 13th Part 8. Which, it looks the same. It's a normal mask, just a little discolored and has a little crack. It's not the best one. I mean, it looks almost exactly like the first mask right here. It's discolored and the lines are thinner, the red lines. And the crack is more like this one right here. And it's even in the same spot, but it's like smaller. So it's not really pronounced either. It doesn't make much of a difference to me. So, normal mask it is. Alright, so for those of you who know Jason Goes to Hell, the movie is such a piece of shit. Such a piece of shit. So bad that it's good, I guess. I don't know. But I really love this mask. It's like incredibly disgusting and like mixed with the face and everything. Like it doesn't show the face with this one, but with the face like bulging out of the mask, and it's just it's disgusting. But it is so cool. I love it. However, it's not one of my favorite ones, so I'm gonna put that one in the whoa category. I just really like the way that it's kind of like silverish almost, because it's like, I mean, there was fire, so it obviously like burned a little bit and got ashy. The line is very like pronounced, like you can see the line, and then there's that crack there mixed with all the decay here, and it's amazing. I love it. It's really good. Really well done. Okay, so now we're looking at Jason X, which wasn't my favorite mask, but it's not terrible either. It's not like straight trash or anything, but it's kind of it's boring. It's not a normal mask because there's obviously some like nicks and cuts and that slash here. It looks like it's been mended just ever so slightly, and it's like it's just not my favorite, you know? Boring. So for those of you who have seen Jason X, I believe there's two masks for that one. So there's the boring one, and then there's also the space one, and that space one I kind of like. It's not the best one ever, but it's definitely up there for me. I really like the space aspect of it, and I really like how metallic it is. It kind of looks like it's in the shape of almost like an ape's face almost, or like a gorilla or something like that, you know? It's got like slits for the nose and like little slits in the mouth, and there's like indents in the forehead area, and I really like the shape that it makes for the eyes. So for it just being itself, I'm gonna put it in whoa. I didn't like the movie, but I liked the mask, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we have Freddy vs. Jason, which I really, really loved that movie so much. Such a good movie. I did enjoy the mask. It wasn't the best. You can definitely tell like the nicks and cuts and the scratches and the scrapes, and the only thing is, like, with all that, none of the red disappeared, which I don't understand. Like, usually with all that fading, the color fades too, but it's still very pronounced and you can still very much see it. And there's no like slash like where the other slashes are, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really make sense to me. But for what it is, I'm gonna put it in. It's not boring, and it's definitely not trash. I'll put it in the middle where normal mask is, but it's not really normal either. I should have made another tier for that. Just for that. Just because it's not great, but it's not awful either. You know what I mean? And it's definitely not boring. So I don't know. Normal mask sounds right now. For my last one, we're gonna talk about Friday the 13th remake. I actually kind of liked. There were some really big actors and actresses in that one. And I honestly overall enjoyed it. But as far as the mask goes, it's not the best. It's definitely used, and you can tell, but over here, you can definitely see some fading, but you can still see the red, which makes, it just doesn't make sense to me. After all those years of wearing it, how is the red still there? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. With that, I'm probably gonna say boring, just because it's not trash either. But it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my tier list of Jason's masks. And, yeah, follow me for, more content like this. I look forward to making a lot more tiers this year, definitely. And, maybe some more lengthy ones ahead as well. So, yeah, join me in my adventure to tier making. Anyway, I hope you guys liked today's video. I hope you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see ya. Bye.